My name is Sarah, and today we are doing what? A closet makeover video. Yes, finally I am updating my closets in my second bedroom. If you've been here for a while, you've probably already seen my first video, which is where I updated the closets in my master bedroom, but I'm actually doing that in the second bedroom finally, and I'm so excited. So you guys saw the clip of me moving things out. Y'all saw the clips of what the closet looked like before. Tragic. And now I'm going to show you what they look like. They're completely done. I did go with the same company, Closet by Design. So I'm going to list their info here. And I'm also going to list the cost for both closets. It was around $1,200 for both closets in this room. So I'll list that, the pricing, the exact pricing that I got. Some things different in this video. If you want like a detailed view of what I did to prep, go ahead and watch my first video. I did not do that in this video, and I do want to update a couple of things. One, the patching, sanding, and the painting of the holes. So when you call them, you can have them take down the closets that you currently have. You can also have them patch the holes as well. They will not paint the holes, but they will do the patching of the holes. But you'll still have to like sand them smooth. They kind of pretty much swipe it pretty smooth, and you'll see, you've seen it in the clips or whatever, and you'll see it when I do some close-ups. But basically, they will take the stuff out and they will patch the holes. They do that for a price. However, if you want to save, I think it was like 5%, you do that yourself. Now, do you have to actually patch the holes? No. The first video, I sanded, I patched, and I painted. And honestly, by the time you put your stuff in there, and she did tell me this, by the time you put your stuff in the closet, you're not going to see those holes. So I would say if you want to, one, save the 5%, definitely take down everything yourself. But if you're like, okay, I don't know how to patch and sand, or I just don't want to do that, you don't have to. I chose not to do that, but like I said, now they did patch my holes in here because I had like 2 areas that I could not. Apparently they were star screws, and I guess you need like a certain tool to get them out. And I asked if they were going to charge me for that, and they said no. But the guy actually not only removed that, but he also patched the holes for me. So they're pretty cool with that kind of stuff. But I had already taken down the majority of everything. So if you want to save, I believe, like I said, it's like 5%. Take the stuff out yourself. And if you're stressed out about doing the sanding and everything, you don't have to do that. What you could do is, if you think that not painting the sections will bother you, you can of course let them install it, see what holes are still visible, and then you could go like paint over those. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. Like my daughter says she's gonna do it for her closet. I'm gonna let her do that. If she want to do both, that's fine, but I'm not picky about that, because literally once you put all the stuff in, and I know I'm picky about a lot of stuff, but I think like this is one of those little things that I can let go. So that's just a couple of updates. So if you want to see the process that I went to, go ahead and watch the first video. This one, I just want to show y'all the before, the after, the reveal, so you can see it and give you some information. So let's go ahead and open up these closet doors. So this is the first closet. This one, so you can see that, okay, those are visible. By the time I put my baskets and stuff in there, you're not gonna see that. But like I said, I do have the paint, so if my daughter really feeling nice, she'll go ahead and paint both of them. But anyway, I have this one here. One thing I love about Closets by Design, and this is an international, this is a national brand. So I am in Charleston, of course, but you can actually find them anywhere. Definitely talk to them, because if you look at the prices online, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, but they give incredible discounts off of, or at least my local Closet by Design gave off the top 40% off the national cost. And then they had other different discounts that they do, like monthly and manager discounts and all that kind of stuff. So one thing I like about this is, even though this one has like the 2 shelves and the bar, you can always add on, and that's something I'm gonna do probably for this one as well, add more shelving. Because this is one, it's gonna be like for extra clothing, like jackets, coats. We're also going to have like our linens and all of that in here. So I am going to want more shelves. Now, unfortunately, y'all have heard me talk about the issues with my house. They did not build these closets correctly. These closets are supposed to be the exact same size. Unfortunately, they are not. So in a perfect world, if you have like matching closets like I do, and I'll show you the other one in a minute, you would be able to use the shelves from one to the other because they're exactly the same size. Unfortunately, the closet that I would be moving shelves from is longer than this one, so I can't do that because I do have quite a few shelves in that one just because that is my daughter's main clothing closet. So I wanted to make sure that she had tons of shelving to like put all of her things off top. But this one I am going to add some shelves in, like I said, probably like 2 more. But what I want to do is kind of get a visual. I love the fact that the bar you can definitely move. So this bar, just like the shelves, are movable. You just pop it out, and then these little brackets here that you have, I'll bring it closer. These little brackets you can just move in whatever hole you want. So I actually want this to be more of a lower hanging, like a half hanging rack. I don't need it to be full. And then I'm going to put in more clothing. So I'm actually going to move this closer down to the bottom. Now there is always one shelf that you cannot move, and this closet is higher to the top, but this one is movable. So I can just take this one out if I want to make this section bigger, and then I can of course add the other shelves. So the shelf, when I ordered another shelf from my bedroom, I think it was like around $30 something. This one might be a little bit more because this one is longer. So this one probably will be a little bit more. Depending on when, if I get that information before this video goes live, you'll see me adding those extra shelves and I'll be able to give you the extra cost. But like I said, it's gonna differ because it really just depends on the size of your unit. So this is my first unit and super easy. I love these things. If I wanted this to be double hanging, I could just order like another bar and another bracket placement. But I'm gonna move this one pretty low because like I said, I want this to be a half hanging rack. So I'm gonna do this one, and it pops out super easy, but not easy to the point where you feel like they're going to just be like falling out. Like I use my closets all the time, and I'm always like putting things in and taking things out, and I don't have like any issue with them just like popping out on their own. So that's not going to be an issue. Did I get this right on the first try? Y'all, I actually did. Ding! I think, yeah. Yo, girl is good. And the other thing I like, you don't have to have it up front. You could actually move the bar back. So if I wanted it to be more in the back of the closet, like I could do it like that, and then when I hang the clothes, it would be hung like that. So I have to play with it because I think it'll work being that far back. It might not be enough room for the clothes. Yep, because this is the depth of the hanger right there. So let me go ahead and move it back. I don't know, we can try it out. So you do have multiple holes though, but that's of course because the shelves you would put in 4 little brackets. So that's closet number 1. Let's go ahead and look at closet number 2. Alright, so this is closet number 2. I don't know how well y'all can see, so I'm going to bring y'all a little closer. Alright, so we're in closet. Oh, I think this actually did die. Did it die? Yes. Okay, there we go. It had a little more juice. Give us a little more light over here. So this is closet number 2. Like I said, I did more shelving. Okay, that again. I did more shelving in this one. This one has the hanging bar as well, but we did the hanging bar higher, and she said she likes it like that. In this particular shelf, this is the stationary shelf, so we could bring this hanging bar like under here and move all of these, but she likes it being higher. This is movable just like the other one. The other thing I didn't point out in that closet is you still have this top part to store items, and then you also have like as many shelves as you want to put in here. So this one has 2 extra shelves at the bottom, 1 at the top, and then of course you have the stationary one. The other thing, let me pull you guys in closer. So for both of the closets, if you look down at the bottom, let's see if I can get the lights come back on. All right, now, but if you look down at the bottom, you're going to see that you still have that area of the floor. So we could still put shoes there, as well as the bottom. So like in her case, if she wants to use that bottom shelf there, she still has this area in the front where she could put shoes, or like in the other closet, that's where I'll put like our luggage, so I don't have to take up the shelf space. So I really, really like that. So as you can see behind me, this room is a complete mess and there's tons of stuff all over the place, but I am super happy about this. Let's go ahead and fill these closets up. Is completely done. It's a couple weeks earlier, but I'm just going to take you through this closet specifically. I'm not going to take you so much in my daughter's closet because I know she is still making some changes in there. But for this one, I just had them add that shelf right there at the top. And if we come and look all the way up, like I said, you still have the ability. Let's see if we can see in there. See if I can get you guys up there. There we go. So this light is probably kind of making it hard to see, but you still have the ability to stack things at the top. So I have a little bit more room there for things that I need. Here are our linen baskets. Yoga blankets are fitting in there really nicely. We have our hanging rack, and then we have our basically 3 shelves, because before with the 1 additional shelf it only gave me 2, but this gives me a 3rd one to put some additional things in. As I need to, I can move and fit things around. So definitely a lot of space. Yeah, so this one is done. I can give you guys, let's see, let me give you like a sneak just so you can see what hers look like. I'm shaking all over the place, but this is basically hers. So still being organized, still need a couple of things, but you can see all the different shelves. So this one we did with more shelving just because she has a few more items that need to be in there. So that's her closet. And because I also have some like larger items that need to go in there, like my luggage, I like the fact that you still get this front area, because I can just roll my luggage in here and it stays right here. I can come in here and put in other travel items just like in the corner. My yoga foam roller can go in the corner. And then I can still like hide my wrapping paper in the corner, which might actually move into the storage shed. So I'm working on that. I've talked about that. It's actually almost done. It is actually done. I just need to, I haven't filmed all of that yet and moved everything because I have some other little pieces, but depending on if I can find something to put these in where they don't mold, that's my biggest concern, because Charleston, humidity, paper, I could definitely put this in like a glass, not a glass, but a plastic container, just to, you know, keep bugs out and all of that. But with paper, I kind of want to, you know, make sure. And then this, I just stick here. And because most of the stuff, like if I need to grab something, I can just easily shift or get in there or just move this out. So this works because this is not like an everyday closet, except for the yoga stuff. But like I said, it's pretty accessible. And I might do some zhuzhing around and move the blanket, the bolster up there. But I'm just happy to have a space that can hold all of my stuff, and it's not just on the floor. Before, where it was stacked, you literally had to take everything off the top if you needed something from the bottom. So this is super good. That is the rest of the closet updates. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Everything as far as the company will be linked down below. Like I said, Closet by Design, international company. They literally just came and dropped the shelves off, so they're very quick. Well, yeah, when you need more shelves. So if you are hesitant in your design, like, do I need all of these shelves? Do I need all of these bars? I would say get what you absolutely know for sure you're going to use, and then let them just bring something back. They came here at 8. They were gone by 8:15, because all they had to do is like fit and cut one shelf and install the other two. So if they do come, they make sure it fits into place, especially if you have a unique situation where, and I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, these two closets, even though they're supposed to be the same size, they aren't. This one is shorter than that one, so they actually had to cut down the shelf. They'll come in, put it in, measure it, and cut it. If you know the shelf is perfect, you don't have to go by that, but they actually had it noted, so they keep track of all of that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it, give you some information if you're thinking about updating your closets. One other thing, they do have a lot of different designs. I know I said this in my original video, but they do have a lot of designs if you want to fancy it up. The white just happened to go with the white and gray in my house, so I didn't need to do that. And this is the basic, so I was lucky in that point. But if you are thinking about it, check them out. They're really good, really affordable, and compared to a lot of the other places out there. So hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Sarah. For those of you who are new here, please stick around, join the family. For those of you who keep returning, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.